Hey, I'm Matt.
I'm Josh.
And this is a review to a film. Hey, welcome to another episode of Review to a Film. With me as always is the man with the plan.
I got nothing. This is all you.
Today we're doing a little special segment called Random Reels, where we go pick a movie off of Netflix and watch it, and no matter how painful it is or how great it is, then we come back and review it. So today we're talking about a movie called X. It was released in 2011. It was directed and written by a guy named John Hewitt, and it stars who cares who it starred?
I don't care.
This movie was so painful to watch, even though there was tons of it didn't matter. I didn't care. The sex scenes were so uncomfortable. It was just like, for God's sakes, get on with it. Anyways, basic premise is this. You got a jaded call girl, a fledgling hooker, and their night of hell. So they get together. There's a high-class call girl. There's a 17-year-old that runs away from home and decides she's going to start hooking. They get together for this thing at the Hilton where a crooked cop comes in, kills the guy that they're there. He finds out they're there, and then he's running all over. Women are getting the kicked out of them all for it. There's a cameo by Jay Moore. Actually, his name is Eamon Farron. He plays a struggling magician, taxi driver of all things. So, absolutely horrible movie. I couldn't sit through it. Well, we did sit through it, but
it was the longest hour and 25 minutes of my life.
And all in all, we shouldn't have sit through it, but because we do this show, we had to sit through it. Good thing to come out of it is the chick that played Shay was pretty hot.
She was cute.
She was cute. Here's how bad this movie was. There was a scene where she shows up at this hotel for a night, and she's like, hey, I need a room for the night. And the guy's like, it's $25 an hour, you know, obviously, because it's a hookup hotel. She's like, no, I want it for the night. He goes, oh, it's $80 a night. Do the math. I don't know how it works out. And anyway, she's sitting in this room, and she hears this crackhead or something moaning in the room next door. She says, hey, you know what? Let's go see what's going on. She leaves her room, opens the door to somebody else's room, and finds this crackhead shivering on the bed. He's shaking. He's having a horrible time. She's like, let me help you. And he's like, oh, you got the drugs, blah, blah, blah. She gets a cup of water off the floor. It's a trashy cup. She fills it up from the shower, of all things, gives him the water. And then this other busted hooker comes in. She's like, yo, what the are you doing in here? She's like, I was just trying to help. And then the other hooker's like, well, give me your money. And she's like, I don't have any money. Give me your money. I don't have any money. Then we see some loud banging at the door. She's like, oh, there's the welcome wagon. If you don't give me money, I'm going to call them out and tell them you're here. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? So Shay is like, I don't have any money. Then the other hooker doesn't say anything. Welcome wagon leaves. She says, thanks for not saying anything. The other hooker says, F off. And then Shay gives her money anyway and leaves. That's the kind of movie we're talking about. This poor hooker makes all this money through the movie, and she keeps giving it away to people. She's not going to make it in that business, is she?
No, not so much. The only thing about the movie that this is just laughable. McDonald's everywhere, product placement. The paper cup. When they actually go, they get an ice cream.
Soft serve.
Soft serve ice cream cone. She's constantly drinking out of a McDonald's cup.
She is.
You alluded to the fact that you picked up this busted cup off the floor. McDonald's.
This is McDonald's trash.
There you go. So it's Australian. So an Australian movie about hookers, financed by McDonald's, and that's the only thing that I got out of it. It probably wasn't financed by McDonald's, but that's basically all I got from it.
Right, yeah.
So, yeah.
Not worth your time at all. It's one of those movies that's so bad, you know, it's not one of those movies that's so bad you have to watch it, you know what I mean? It's bad. So, here's the trailer if you want to watch it.
I promised myself before I turned 30 I'd quit. Move to Paris. Reinvent myself.
I just got here.
So what did you want to be when you grew up?
I never had a dream or anything.
How much?
Look out!
I need a girl right now and you're perfect.
How old are you? 17.
Nervous?
No.
I want the illusion. It's what I'm paying for.
He's dead, isn't he?
Look into my eyes and listen to the sound of my voice.
You're looking for your friend.
I will count backwards from 5.
She was from the street. I don't know her name.
5.
I could tell him you're here.
I want you to completely free your mind. 4. Gotcha. 3, 2,